guys, welcome back to The Good, the Bad with Kat. I am Kat and I hope you're having a fantastic day. I just am reshooting this real quick because I was rubbing my eyes. We are in the dirt storm of the century. It is awful. I am super congested. Been having a hard time even feeling like doing anything because it's just so yucky out. But anyway, I wanted to just play with some makeup. I just kind of was having this itch to play with makeup, and I was at Hobby Lobby and I got these little bees, and so I thought, what if we did like a fun yellow and black look with some of the makeup I've just purchased, and then we could put those on and it'll be kind of silly, and that way we kind of beat the weather with the look. So I went ahead and I put the MAC Studio Cover FX concealer on, and I'm really enjoying that. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Kosas Under Eye Brightener in the pink. Been really enjoying this. I don't like the way Kosas smells. I will say that. I have been using it, but it just smells like bad wine. And I'm not sure. And that's the second one I've gotten. So it's, I know, I mean, I might be getting a random batch, but at the same time, it's also, I'm kind of going in places I normally wouldn't put this stuff. I've been getting this weird rash around my lip, and I think it's because I'm so congested right now that I'm having a hard time breathing at night, and so I'm getting a little bit of a rash on each side, and I just find that that pink does really help with brightening, and I want to brighten versus having those like darker yucky spots. I am going to go in real quick into my Makeup Forever. This is my Sculpt underpainting, and I'm going to go into that little bit of green real quick, the greenish color, and kind of tone down the red of my nose. I'm just so yucky right now. Here we go. I want to try this new foundation I got. This is the Lori Lumi LE Glow Tint, and I got it in the 110. They don't have a ton of colors, and this is warm. And one thing I do know about me is I am not warm, but I did want to try it. I saw a lot of people that seem to really like it, and I wanted to try it. So let's see. Everything right now is about being shiny and luminescent, and I think because I've always been a greasy girl, I've just never really thought of that. Don't get me wrong, as a girl that loves her highlighter, I've just never thought of wanting my skin to be glowy. And I think, you know, I think dry skin people want to be glowy, or maybe it's a conspiracy from us oily skin people. We're like, we're gonna make everybody look oily. Wow. Do you see that? I don't know what I think about that. Okay. I don't know what I think about that. Okay. 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 That is so shiny. Do you hear the wind? It was so beautiful. We had such a beautiful morning, and now it's already like about, wow. I am at a loss. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some things. So, all right, right now I've been really enjoying this e.l.f. Bronzer and Conceal, and I can't remember what color I am in. I don't even know, but I've been using this week, and oh wait, no, I'm not gonna use that. So you guys saw me use the Physicians Formula Butter and Glow on the Go, and I had gotten it in the color Sun-Kissed Rose. Well, I went back and I got the shade darker, and this is Beach Balm Plum. So I wanted to try it and see if the darker color would be what I thought about the darker color. So we're actually going to go into that. And I have not used this. I literally just opened that up. So we're going to go ahead and buff this in. Now, I've been really enjoying this bronzing stick. This has been in my, I went out of town last week, and this has been in my go-to bag. So I really like it because you don't have to carry a blush with you because it's got a blush on the other end. Now, I'm going to swipe. We'll try the blush, but since we're going with a yellow look and it's a plum, so that might be a little too dark for me. So let's go back. Here's the great thing, because this foundation is so much, I can go in and kind of lighten that up. I am so shiny. Well, I wanted to look at. All right, let's go into the other side of this. Ooh, okay, that's pretty dark. Okay, so we're just gonna put 2 dots. 2 dots. Normally I don't put blush on this early. I said I was gonna do 2 dots, and what did I do? Catherine, a Catherine. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more to this side. The good thing is it does kind of fade away. Let me use my finger because I'm wondering if the brush is just taking it away. Wow, I am so shiny. I don't know what I think about that. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Super Fluff. This again has been my new favorite. This stuff reminds me, this is the Super Fluff, brow mousse. This stuff reminds me of the Anastasia, like, okay, so I own so many different versions of this, right? Of the eyebrow mascara is what I know that's not what it is, but it's like, you know, the equivalent of mascara for the eyebrow, right? And I've owned so many different ones. This is the first one in a long time where I like the color and I feel like it doesn't bleed out. And I feel like it's almost as good as the original. If you guys remember the original Anastasia, was it Anastasia? No. Yeah, the eyebrow Anastasia, right? I don't remember, but the original eyebrow stuff of the day, and it was just phenomenal. So, you know, and I've been really enjoying it. I really don't have an eye primer right now. I ended up using all of my old eye primer, and I just haven't found a new one that I like. That's weird. I thought I did have one, but I don't. All right, so I did a ColourPop order, and I bought all the Star Wars eyeshadow palettes because they were on super sale. And so this is the Mandalorian eyeshadow 9-pan eyeshadow palette. And the reason why I brought it out was because I thought we could use this yellow and maybe some of this green to do some B. And then of course I have some blacks on my desk because I think actually what would be fun is to do a black outer and then a yellow on the inside. But look how pretty that is. Look, so it's got like a brownie sparkle, a really pretty taupe. So the colors are Beskar Still, Navarro Sand, Bantha Tracks, Imperial Credit, Clan of Two, Tatooine Glimmer, Mythosaur, This Is the Way, and the Creed. That's cool. That's really fun. I think I'm probably only going to end up using this color. No, let's see what we can come up with. Let's see what we can come up. Let's see what kind of trouble we can come up with. All right, maybe we can do 2 different eyes. Okay, I kind of want to try Mythosaur, which is this color right here. I want to say, I'm 99% sure I spent $4 on it on sale. All right, so we're going to go into the Mythosaur. And we're going to go ahead and start stamping that into, that was darker than I thought. Okay. I'm going to start using this. I had a plan on using it as a blender color. What I'm starting to do is I like to make sure that I have an even, oh, I need to pluck my eyebrows. And getting like a nice little, ooh, it's doing that patch thing. Let's see if I can blend that out. Nope. This is not the day. This is not the day. And now we're going to go into, actually, you know what? We're going to go into This Is the Way, which is a little bit darker. And we're going to go below that and see if we can kind of smoke out this side. Just kind of fill in the below. So, whoa, I'm really frustrated. Oh, that's okay. Oh, well, the good thing is on camera you see it, but in real life you don't see it. So that's good. See how on camera you're seeing that patch. In real life, you can't really see that much. Okay, it's okay. 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 All right, now we're going to go into Navarro Sand, which is the yellow here. Okay. What's interesting is it's not filming well, but in real life, the eye actually doesn't look that bad. But on film, it's just on the camera, at least what I'm seeing back at me, I'm not liking at all. But in real life, in my mirror and in this mirror, it's not so bad. I don't look great in yellows. That's not really my shade range, and that's okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, in my Stranger Things, there's a little bit lighter, a number 11. So Waffle Thief has this color, and I'm thinking I might use this gold to shimmer up that. This is 1985. I'm going to go ahead and put some of this gold on top of that yellow and see if I like that. Okay, it's much better. Okay, great. Great, great, grand, fantastic. Okay, what are we going to do now? I don't know. I'm going to go back into, this is the way, but I'm going to do it in a thin brush. I actually really like this color. I'm hoping it shows up nicer in, it doesn't patch every day. And today maybe it just might be, maybe I put too much. I'm going to go into, this is the way. I'm going to kind of darken out this side right here. I kind of want it a little bit darker. What I like about this is it's giving kind of a black without being black, which is kind of nice. So now I'm going in with the Navarro sand and kind of smudging out that top line, bringing that yellow just a little bit. Kind of just seeing if I can blend that in just a little bit, not too much. Kind of just trying to create. This is going to be about playing until I get what I want. Okay, it's not my favorite thing, but it's good. So I don't know what to do sometimes when I do a look and I'm not a big fan of it. It's very, there's a little bit of paralysis in that of going, okay, so here's my thing. In real life, like on this camera, right, on my mirror right here, I have no problem with it. On camera, I just really don't like it. I do want to put a wing, so I'm gonna try to find me a wing. I'm gonna go into my NYX Beetlejuice Pinstripe Duo Liner. I love this liner. This liner, and there's 3 of them. I bought the blue one. There's a green one and a pinky one that honestly, I'm not gonna lie, you only need to buy the pink one because the green one it shifts only green in my opinion. I look good. I like that. That's interesting. Okay. We're gonna do something different. I'm gonna totally change my mind. I bought this. This is from, if I'm not mistaken, Hard Candy. They had 5 of these the other day. There was this one's Moon, so it was a black, and I love blacks and grays. You know what I mean? And Moon, and then there was they're all 4, and so there was a green one, there was a purple one. I kind of want, let me show you what I was thinking for the Bumblebee look with this color, because the Mandalorian palette's beautiful, but I think because it's too brown and not black, I'm not getting what I wanted. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight into the end, which is the black color on this one. Let me show you what I was kind of thinking that the look I was thinking that I wanted for the bee. And then I might just find out I'm completely crazy and nothing I was gonna do was work. Yes. Okay. Cool. Now we're gonna go into the Stranger Things and into Waffle Thief. Okay. See. Just bear with me. Bear with me. I'm going back into that black. I'm kind of doing a similar thing. Okay, hold on. We're going back into Mandalorian, into the Beskar Steel. And let's see if this works. See? Look at it. See, that's a little bit more of what I was looking for. I'm gonna go in with this. Okay. I'm gonna go back into that dark black for Moon. I'm gonna build it up right here. So it does look better with the black versus the brown. So that's cool. I like this one better. You guys put in the comments which one you like better. So, yeah, this feels more bee than this. So that's okay. We're going to go back into the same palette, the same NYX, and we're going to go ahead and do the... Okay, just realized I wasn't filming any of that. I had to go tell my husband to shh, he's not the only person working. And then I went ahead and did this eye. So I went ahead and I put black here, and then I put some of that Navarro sand here and the black here to give it like a little bit of a bee look. And I really like that. I really like this eye way better than this eye, but that's okay. I am using the Fully Amped by LA Colors. This still is, and you know, I found one and I gave it away because I really wanted this person to see how much good it is. And to this day, I have yet to find another one. They don't sell it. I guess I'd have to buy it online. But honestly, I'm not a big buy your makeup online fan. I am I like to be able to see and touch and feel. It's why I love Ulta and Sephora more than I like shopping at Walgreens, because you get to touch the makeup. You know what I mean? So, all right. So I will say, I'm going to go ahead and use my Makeup by Mario lip liner. I got this in one of those lip kits, and it's in the color Rich Mauve. And then I'm going to just keep it real simple. I have this Tower 28 lip softy, and it's in the color Ube Vanilla. Looks like this. It came in one of those lip kits as well. Now, I really don't, this is not my favorite out of all the things I've ever used, and here is why. I feel like you have to squeeze a lot to get color. Otherwise, you just kind of get the lippy oil out of it. There's a lot of other lip products out there that you get a lot more product in it, but it's very soft. And in that sense, it's quite enjoyable. So now I'm going to go into the ColourPop Stranger Things, and I'm going to get the 1985, and I'm going to go ahead, since we're going to glue some bees to us, and kind of stick some of this gold glitter all over, because that's fun. How fun is that? So speaking of glitter, the other day my little niece turned 4, and she's really into nails right now. Got her a nail kit. So I'm opening it while she's not, thank God, not looking. And it is full. I'm going to stick this in my eyebrows and everything because we're going to stick some bees on. It is full of glitter, these glitter tubs. And so before she could see it, I was able to grab them out of the box and throw them away, much to her mom's blessing, because that kind of glitter with a 4-year-old, I don't trust myself with that kind of glitter, and I'm 46 years old. No, thank you. I'm going into I got the Maybelline Fit Me, what is this? This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder. I've been using it right now because it ended up being an accident. I got it, I don't know if you guys remember, I bought it when I was in Thailand. I do enjoy it, but it was sitting on my desk. So it's been, you know, sometimes when you're getting ready, you're just looking at what's on my desk. And so it was sitting there, and I'm actually really enjoying it. And see how that matted up all that greasy nonsense from that makeup. So together I probably could use that foundation, and I will. I try not to waste foundations, but I now know I have to use that powder. So now I will say I'm not liking the fact that it did kind of mute my blush, and it makes sense because it is a powder. So I'm gonna go into my Cookie Baked blush from Savannah. This is my Thai makeup. I love this, and it actually has some shimmer in it, so it's gonna add to that. This goes everywhere with me, even though it's a warmer color, it still is one of my favorites. Okay, now let's see, let's get these bees. Busy, busy bees. And if I'm not mistaken, they should already have, they do. Oh, so I had this thought and I was like, wait a minute. I did buy, when I bought that Fully Amped, a yellow eyeliner, a neon yellow eyeliner from LA Colors. And I just felt like, before we go too far down the bee path, well, I just lost that lid. That's fun. Found it. Let's see if we can do, if this will show up. I just feel like we need a little bit more yellow. Oh, that's fun. Woohoo! Holy cow, that actually, oh, that's creepy. That's creepy. Oh, that's hilarious. I wonder, hold on, I have an idea. Sorry, guys. We're going off camera. We're going off script. No, sorry. I'm having an idea. I don't often have them. I'm just kidding. I can be really mean to myself. Gosh, even I knew that was too mean. Okay. So what we're going to do is take the Navarro sand. Watch. We're going to take the Navarro sand first. I'm going to take the neon yellow and put it on my lips. And before I put this on my eyes, yes. Oh, yellow is not my color. We now know that. Ooh. We're going to go to the Navarro sand and stick that on my lips. When I did the ladybug look, it was a lot easier. It's so bad. It's so gross. It's so gross up in person. Okay, so now what we want to do is this. Okay. I've lost my mind and it's okay. I've lost my mind and it's okay. Ooh, okay. They're heavier than the Okay, hold on. Maybe that one wasn't the smartest idea, but we're gonna go back in and add more glitter. More of this 19. Aww, that's fun. Okay, let's try something. So I saw Trixie Mattel talk about, instead of using eyelash glue, she uses this. This is not the right version of it, but this got to be glued hair stuff. And I thought that's actually really smart. Now, great, you gotta wait for them to dry. But I thought, you know what? Some of these hair gels do work. Okay. We're gonna have to go full eyelash glue. And the reason why is because these things are a lot heavier. Actually, I think what would actually end up being the better option is just take off the whole thing and go straight B. So the bees have a little sticker on the back. That's what's causing it to fall off. So I took it off. And wait for this to get a little bit tacky. There we go. Okay, I glued the last one on. I could do more, but I don't really want to mess with the eyelash glue. But anyway, I want to thank you guys first and foremost for joining me today. I have not played with makeup in a hot minute. I mean, I've been wearing makeup every day, but I just haven't played with it. And so this was so much fun to play with it. So let's real quick talk about some of the review. Let's talk about a few of the products I used, and then we'll talk about what we think about everything else. So the L'Oreal Lumi LE Glow Tint skin tint. It took a lot of powder to mute it down, so I'm gonna try it again, but for right now I'm gonna say it's a really good chance this could just sit in the corner. I know I said earlier I wouldn't waste it, and I won't. It'll go to somebody, but I'm wondering if more than I'll use it, I'll give it to somebody that will use it, like my niece or my daughter. They don't mind the shiny skin. They like that stuff, and I don't. Now, these two sticks are, I think these are I'm going to tell everybody, buy these sticks if you like bronzer and blush. They're fantastic. I love them. The darker shade's a little too dark, but I love the blush on it. And so they're going to sit on my desk for, to be used. And, this Moon palette from Hard Candy, it was like $2.99, $3.99. I want to go get every single one, even though they're so cheap. They're really great product. Let me show you real quick. Let me swipe them real quick. Let's see. For $3.99. Let me get this one a little bit better. And yes, that black goes solid. I just did a light look. Look at how pretty that is. I mean, this is all so fun. Back in the day, this quad was the look. Everybody had this, Maybelline, Revlon, they all had little quads like this, so it's funny to see Hard Candy coming out with the little quads, which is really fun. Now, for the Mandalorian, this is going to Emily right away. I can tell you right now it's going to Emily. These are not my colors at all. I did really like this green. Watch this. But see, even on me, that swiped brown. And I have a lot of colors already like that. But I got it for $4, and I really did buy it for the fact that it's the Mandalorian, and I wanted to see it. I wanted to play with it. I think it's really fun. The bees are hilarious. I always, when I go to Hobby Lobby, go check out their little spring section for whether it's Christmas. And they always have these little fun things. So like for next Valentine's Day, I found these little heart. I wish I would have gotten in here quick enough. But these little heart things to do a Valentine's look. I have another idea where I want to glue some of these butterflies. I want to do my hair kind of big and do something like that. I just love them. And if you're on the right day, they're almost always like $2. Like, I think this was $1.99 and I got it 50% off, so it was $1. And the bees were $2.99. Yeah, they're $2.99. These are the butterflies. They were the same thing. So I got them for $1.50, and I just think they're so hilarious. And honestly, I will probably end up sticking a couple of these. I have spiders. I'll probably add the leftover bees up on the wall because I just think they're so fun. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming to play makeup with me. In the comments, which eye do you like better? This will be left, right, even though it's the opposite for y'all. We'll go left is the black one, right is the brown one. Anyway, I'll try to put a poll down there. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you remember you were seen and you were loved, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.